the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia's offense will get the ball first. Virginia Tech won a thriller the last time these two met.
They sure did, and hopefully they were able to celebrate back in Blacksburg at one of the great on-campus cafeterias in college football for that sourdough chili bowl. It's amazing.
And you are so right and spot on about the cafeteria. And the food tastes a lot better when you get a big win in a rivalry game.
Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Virginia Tech's offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Quickly complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off!
Well, after that touchdown, the crowd here at Lane Stadium is absolutely going crazy. This is one of the great environments and best fan bases in all of college football. Exit light, enter night.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
He gets a block.
him back deep because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Looking left. Zips it out to his man. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They just keep firing. Pulls it in, it's Gilliam. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Back to pass, it's Carney. He's got him. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the score. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his tight end.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And the Hokies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Another incompletion on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the first down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Rolls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Got his man downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. There he goes to the right. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds his target down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Running to Green. Smashes ahead. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cavaliers have pushed it inside the 20. Rolls and fires complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
And the Cavaliers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack. Throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Just plowing ahead. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, Hokies! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here and you do breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Scanning the field, it's Carney. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
There's just so much intensity in this game because it's normally played late in the year, and the offseason is based off of who wins this game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The RPO, it's complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Got room to work. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Everett. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Caught behind the line. It's Everett. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. They've got him in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real thrilling performances, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Cavs and Hokies.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Under fire. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Converts on 4th Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And I love the location of that throw. Fourth down on the slant. He puts it out in front of his target so that when he catches it, he can advance and get north to pick up more yards.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Hokie, Tech, PPI built a big lead on the Hoos.
You got to love the way the Hokies have come out in this game, and they've just taken it. They're playing with more energy, and they're flying around.
They're flying around, playing great, playing with an edge. You can tell this game really, really mattered. That's why rivalries are so much fun.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To the air, it's Carney. No, he got loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Pulls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Pemberton. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive.
Pulls it in down the sideline. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The jet sweep pass. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Caught close to the marker. It's Rock. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Hokies! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They get to him as he throws.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Using the quick game. Turning it on! Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. cradles it at the 35. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute good.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He wants to change this route. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Catch in stride inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
If you're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a
touchdown, Hokie! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Wants to throw. It's Carney. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Rock. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Makes the catch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now it's 2nd and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Man, that is not the 3rd down they were looking for. Going backwards now, big-time decision on 4th down.
No question about it. That can certainly rattle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Carney. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man, it's Pemberton. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's McNabb. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Carney. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. It was the Hokies gobbling up the Cavaliers in this one, and they will claim the Commonwealth Cup. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.